This document has been created to monitor frequency of participants playing touch rugby league within the North West region. The idea is that, as you can see at the bottom, each league has got its own tab. So every league that's running will have its own tab. Within this tab is the team weekly register. So as sent out within the guidance notes, a team capture form. This will be completed weekly. This will then be updated on this document, so all the information of each player will be shown in the left hand column with the team name represented at the top. So if we change that, players will then be, information will be entered into these boxes on the left hand side, and as with the weekly team register, as players participate each week, a number 1 will be represented in the box if they take part. If the players aren't taking part that week, a blank box will be left. So as you can see at the end, we've got 1 player's played 7, players played 5, 1 player's played 3 games. At the bottom, this shows the weekly total. So within the North West team in this case, 3 players played in the first week, 3 in the second, 3 in the third, 2 in the fourth, 2 in the fifth, 1 in the sixth, and only 1 in the seventh. This will be done for each team within each league. If we then go on to the player totals tab, the first table at the top shows the total participation hits per league. So at the minute we've only got 1 league and 1 team. So at the minute within week 1 there's been 3 players, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1 as we've just gone through. And then the total shows the overall number of hits that league has had. So at the minute there's been 15 hits. So as much as there's been 7 players, there's been 15 hits within that league. The second table is the frequency overview. So the white numbers at the top that are highlighted now, they don't represent the number of weeks, they represent the number of times an individual has participated. So if we go to Halton 1 again, for example, there's only 1 person that's took part in only 3 weeks. There's 1 person that's took part in 5 sessions, and there's 1 person that's took part in 7 sessions. And at the end you can see there's a total of 3 players playing in that league. The final table is the frequency per league. So within this table, each league has its own table, and each team then has its own row to represent frequency within that league. So the first one, as you can see, North West, the team name updates itself as you enter it on the black heading on the team sheet. As you can see from North West number 1, there's been 1 person participated 3 times, 1 5, 1 7, and again total of 3 players. That might look quite simple at the minute and a lot of replication. Once you've got a lot of leagues running, this will hopefully be a helpful tool. The idea is that if we've got a lot of people that are only participating 3 times and then they're not continuing after the 3, we can then go into the team information, find out who that player is. So in this case it's Dan Parkis, which should be Parkinson, but my spelling mistake, has only took part 3 times. So what we can do then is get in contact with this player, find out why they've only played 3 times, if there was anything that put them off coming again, and if there's anything we can change to re-engage them into the sport. Hope that's been helpful. If there's any questions, just please get in touch.